Hi guys, it's Dr. Nate, Performance Sports Chiropractic. Today I'm with Jeremy from 212 Performance Gym. We just want to go through some basic concepts of how to use the foam roller. You know, you see a lot of people in the gym these days using these tools. They're great to release, myofascial adhesions and stuff like that. But we want to just kind of clarify some things on how we want to go about using this correctly. So Jeremy, if you want to today we're going to kind of go through the hip flexor musculature here. A lot of people sitting all day, and this seated posture really shortens up those hip flexors, so this is a great way to get some mobility back into those hip flexors. So right now Jeremy's getting into a position where he's got the front of his hip right sunk down on top of the roller here. And what we want to do is not necessarily go for what I like to call go for the ride on the foam roller, where you see people really going heavily back and forth. That works well to scan and it can be effective in certain scenarios, but for right now we want to really get focused in on certain areas of tissue to work on. So right now Jeremy's going to scan a little bit until he finds that tight, tender spot, and you kind of know when you're on that spot. It's pretty easy to identify.
You feel it.
So right now Jeremy's got one right here, and what I want him to do is just sink pressure in there for about 30 to 40 seconds. Couple ways to go about rolling through this is just gently back and forth on the roller. He can open up his hips, close down his hips. That's a great way to get different angles into that little knot. The other way he can go about doing this is just kind of slowly going back and forth over that spot. And generally after 30 or 40 seconds, you'll feel that dissipation. And then what we want to do is kind of move on to the next spot. So that's just a basic concept of how we want to go about using the foam roller. Really the key is just trying to get focused in on a specific tender point, working through that spot for 30 to 40 seconds and then moving on to the next one. We wanted to just go through how to take care of those tender spots with the foam roller today. Thanks to Jeremy from 212 Performance Gym. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and have a good day.
Thanks, guys.